is Jasmine Allard, and I'm here to talk to you today about why self-worth is badass. Right off the bat, I'd like to go ahead and point out that I am a teenager. I was assigned female at birth, and I have had anxiety, depression, and a lack of self-confidence. It's because of all these things, plus the fact that my continued existence is a success story, that I am qualified to talk to you today. I'm here to talk to you because I know what you've been through and what you will have to go through, and I'm here to help you get through it as I wish someone had done for me. Let's get started. Self-worth is composed of three major things: your surroundings, the way you speak, and the way you think. You have a responsibility to take care of yourself, mentally and physically. This means you need to notice the negativity in your life and, in some cases, cut yourself off or distance yourself from it. In the case of your surroundings, this means the people around you. If the people in your life are always being negative towards you or otherwise, you're not going to feel very good about yourself. What you need to do in this case is bring new people into your life and hang out more with those that you can feel comfortable and confident around. When you do this, you'll begin to realize that if these people can love you and what you do, then maybe you can too. The media around you is affecting you as well. It's estimated that people consume more than 10 hours of media per day. If you think that's not affecting you, you're wrong. It's proven that visual images stick with you more than any other types of media. Think of it this way. You're in a zombie movie, and every single image you see is another bite to the forearm that's sinking that zombie poison further into your brain. That means that every single time you see a photoshopped image of Scarlett Johansson or Natalie Portman, you're being affected. At this point, it's already there. It's in your subconscious. You can't escape it. Don't be like that one guy in the movie who gets everyone killed because he thinks he's immune. That's the outlaw nature to self-worth. It's badass because having it means that we don't have to buy these products or watch these movies where we're either trying to fix ourselves or we're the joke. How we treat others can also weigh us down significantly in terms of self-worth. By automatically judging others mentally and then speaking such thoughts physically, we're making these thoughts real. By bringing these thoughts to a more physical plane, you're ensuring that not only will you judge yourself on the same thing, but that the others around you listening to you gossip will judge you and other people on the same thing as well. What you need to do instead is stop the thought as soon as it happens, automatically correct yourself not to make assumptions, and say nothing. If you do this continuously every single time, you'll begin to feel better about yourself really quickly, and you won't be bothered by little things anymore, probably because they had nothing to do with you anyways. I'm not saying that Betty, who wears bright orange Crocs on the bus every day, still isn't going to make you want to pull your hair out, but I am saying that you won't want to as much, and you'll be much happier for it. Let's focus on how you're treating yourself directly, rather than just indirectly. Everyone. Even the most cocky person you know does this stupid thing where they put themselves down. Everyone does that. That's completely natural. Sometimes internally, sometimes externally, sometimes to be humble or for humor or just because they don't feel very good about something that they did. That's fine. But there reaches a certain point where it stops being about all these other things, it starts being more about how shitty of a person you are. And that's when it gets unhealthy. It starts in the morning when you wake up and you have to get dressed. You look in the mirror and you hate everything that you see. You hate your hair, you hate your clothes, you hate your face. As the day goes on, you can't find anything that you've done satisfactory or even likable. When you get home, you watch a movie or read a book with characters that you can emotionally relate to, but seemingly have better everythings than you. And then you go to bed. This is not fulfilling. You need to stop the cycle and stop being okay with it happening. Instead, don't let yourself think, oh, my hair's all gross and oily, or oh, my nose is too big on my face. Instead, note the good things and consciously point them out. Instead, say, oh, my eyes look really nice this morning, or oh, I did a good job on my makeup. Negative criticisms only affect us when we let them. So where do we find self-worth? Obviously, you find it from yourself. You are the only one who can give yourself the confidence and will to live. Like I said before, you have a responsibility to take care of yourself, mentally and physically. Too often we don't put ourselves first. Be kind to yourself. Don't judge too harshly. Eat that chocolate. Buy that cute dress. Set aside some time for yourself so you can go for a walk with your dog, so you can watch your favorite movie. Do what it takes to forget negative criticisms for a while. Essentially, check out of life. Do this as often as you need to, once, twice a week. Reward yourself for just being you, for getting through the day, for doing simple accomplishments. Make yourself feel good. And when you're feeling good, make others feel good too by complimenting them or by setting aside a few hours to hang out with a friend in a negative-free, stress-free zone. Another part to this, try new things. An important part to gaining self-confidence is by keeping yourself busy and by doing things that you like doing and are good at. Get out there, do community service, climb a rock, go to an art class. Put yourself out there because although you may be scared to, after all, that's why you're listening to me right now, it'll help you get used to being more confident. Plus, you might even find something that you're good at or that you like doing. And bringing confidence to one thing will bring confidence to all things. Last of all, fake it. Confidence is a tool. People are not confident. The characters that they play are. Confidence will not be a tool that you can use unless you practice using it. And you can't practice using it unless you fake knowledge of how to use it well. I'm going to go ahead and ask you to do this. Imagine yourself as a character. This character is like you in every single way, except they know what they're doing, they know what they're saying, and they are not shy. They could stand up in front of a large crowd and give a TED talk about any subject under the moon in a heartbeat and claim they know what they're talking about, and the crowd might even believe them. That is you. You need to practice playing this character because once you start playing someone who is confident, you'll be confident in playing that character. You'll be able to apply this character to every aspect of your life, and eventually you won't even need to bring up the character, you'll just have the confidence. That's why faking it in this case will actually get you what you want. So, what have we learned? How can we establish our own self-confidence? 1, we need to change our surroundings by hanging out more with people that we can feel comfortable and confident around, and we need to be aware of how the media is affecting us. 2, we need to stop negative criticisms towards others and ourselves, both negatively, or both internally and physically. And number 3, we need to break the cycle and treat ourselves as the stars we are by doing new and old activities that make us feel good. And of course, we need to fake it until it's real and be ourselves. The reality of it is that we are all only human, and therefore, all only badasses. Thank you.